Hello and welcome back for another video. In this one, I'll be breaking down potential Bradley Beal destinations as it seems his career-long partnership with the Washington Wizards may be coming to an end, as the Wizards have failed once again to make the playoffs or play-in for the second year in a row. It's not a for sure thing just yet, but I wanted to get ahead of the curve and speculate for the sake of it. So without further ado, let's break down some potential trades. The first trade I want to discuss is Bradley Beal to the New York Knicks for Evan Fournier, RJ Barrett, Quentin Grimes, and a 2024 second round pick. First, let's start with the Knicks side. RJ Barrett has had his ups and downs in his NBA career so far, with inconsistent play, inconsistent shooting efficiencies, and as an inconsistent defender. With all that being said, I still feel RJ has potential to grow and get better from here, as he is only 22 years old. But unfortunately, the Knicks are in win now mode with the arrival of Jalen Brunson, so I'm not quite sure they want to be patient with Barrett's development. I feel slotting Bradley Beal into RJ's role will bring in better, more reliable offense, along with veteran leadership, and could help take the Knicks to the next level. With Beal in the Knicks lineup, it would be Jalen Brunson, Bradley Beal, Josh Hart, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. Pretty solid. For the Wizards, they are currently stuck in no man's land, but bringing in young promising talent like RJ Barrett and Quentin Grimes could definitely help set them on the right track, as RJ and Grimes are both only 22 years old. There are rumors that Kyle Kuzma plans to opt out this summer and test free agency, so if that's the case, then the starting lineup for the Wizards without Kuz and the new additions would be Monte Morris, Quentin Grimes, RJ Barrett, Kristaps Porzingis, and Daniel Gafford, with DeLon Wright, Corey Kispert, Denny Avdia off the bench, with cap space available if Kuzma does indeed leave. The Wizards may not be better next year with this lineup, but bringing in younger players with potential means they get better over time and have something to look forward to instead of their current stagnation. The next trade I want to discuss is Bradley Beal to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Karl Anthony Towns and Wendell Moore Jr. For the Timberwolves, it makes sense to send out one of their two star bigs of Cat and Rudy Gobert, as the pairing doesn't look to be working this season, as the Wolves have been in a play-in or out of the playoffs completely for most of the season. The young Wolves star Anthony Edwards publicly stated this season he hasn't had as many big dunks this year because the paint is always clogged because of the two bigs. Anthony Edwards looks to be the future of the Timberwolves, so molding the team around him and his needs makes sense, and bringing in an elite perimeter scorer like Bradley Beal makes even more sense in my opinion. With Beal in the lineup, it would be Mike Conley, Bradley Beal, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, and Rudy Gobert. This lineup would allow the Wolves to play more efficient 4-out and 1-in basketball, and when Rudy is on the bench, then 5-out basketball, while always having either Beal or Edwards out there to run the offense. For the Wizards, they are stuck in stagnation, so bringing in a different star could help revitalize the team. Not to mention, both Cat and Kristaps Porzingis shoot threes, so they wouldn't clog the paint as much. The last trade I want to discuss is Bradley Beal and a 2024 first round pick to the Atlanta Hawks for Trae Young. For the Wizards, bringing in a young star like Trae Young, who is only 24 years old, would help keep the team relevant for ticket sales while being on a younger timeline to rebuild rather than 29-year-old Bradley Beal. For the Hawks, adding Bradley Beal will allow DeJounte Murray to overtake his natural role as the team's facilitator and utilize Beal as a perimeter scoring threat that can break down the defense and run the offense too. Personally, I feel a Murray and Beal combo would be more effective than a Trey and Murray combo because Beal doesn't need the ball in his hands 100% of the time like Trey does to be effective. Beal can be an off-ball shooting threat, a pick-and-roll partner, and a solid cutter for the Hawks, while Trey isn't willing to do much, if any of that. With Beal in the Hawks starting lineup, it would be DeJounte Murray, Bradley Beal, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, and Clint Capella. Trey is younger and more talented than Beal in my opinion, so I threw in a first-round pick for the Hawks to make the trade more enticing. Well, those are my 3 trade destinations I came up with for Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Feel free to comment down below your thoughts on my trade ideas and where you would want to see Bradley Beal play next season. I also wanted to mention my 500 sub giveaway where I'll be giving away this Andrew Wiggins NFT to a random subscriber, and all you have to do to win is be subscribed to Z-Ball with subscriptions on public, leave a comment on any video, and have an NBA Top Shot account set up so I can transfer the NFT to you. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.
Pump those numbers up, those are rookie numbers in this racket.